So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now. As this one's in the air. It's fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They're already up a couple scored, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get up to the after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
21. Here we go.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
61.
Now Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there to first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Check out, check. Christian Travis.
Yeah, that bitch is nice.
21.
On first down, Garoppolo is going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey,
There's Garoppolo to throw. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Hey, Delta. Go. Hey. Mike 5-4. Hey, I'm coming. Get ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Yeah,
and the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to do.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also do one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those two.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now they run with Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
Shit, I'm trying to duck. I'm trying to
first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Kittle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go, here we go.
I'm gonna go gone, bro. You serious?
Garoppolo on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 57.
Garoppolo again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
YouTube, that boy had like 50 kills, huh? Yeah, that boy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down, and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. Calling a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Shit, there's about 4 of them, but they can have it.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Well, that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Oh, yes.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I ain't never really
and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I'll be on that bitch in.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. In the last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season, really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington.
You can put a conjure in the head like that?
One, Omaha. Hey, orbit.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
21.
Ooh. He's the lure that right by the top. You see, he right there. He's like 3 of them bitches. To the left. Put the scope on. Go back by the tree.
They do go for it.
You see him? He's right there. See him right there.
The pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. Breaking the huddle first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Pulling good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ooh, that nigga beat it out, man. Who that is right there? Oh, that's me.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover their chance. And my goodness, and great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Damn, you ain't do no damage or nothing, brother.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
I jumped early.
And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. That throw
really
good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
He was scoping on the ball. That boy came behind him.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Hey, son, you got a mark spot early, so I jumped early.
Stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
Kill. Turn it. Fair. Ready.
On 1st down, it's locked. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
No.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Mixon with it. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. Down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. And 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. 2nd and 14. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I'm trying to see it. I see the flag, but like a little blue dot or some shit.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jordan Reed with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You talking about a big-ass building?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
I'm on my way to flag. I'm like,
offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Garoppolo now.
Just got shot.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
I brought y'all boys.
Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a third down.
21.
The last play on the completion got half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Brandon Marshall. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
This is free, brother. I hit that boy like 4 times.
Back to throw now on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. They'll set up to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. To give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game, just his 2nd incompletion, and we're in the 4th quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Bullock will put this one through. And we are inside at 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
He says, listen, no music.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Cut up. Man, I can't. I threw. Brock, you the one threw him back that time.
Now Love.
I didn't even know you had this for the rest of it.
Incomplete. Now they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance. That can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Oh, my nigga.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing into the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Yeah, was you looting the building?
Ready? 10-2 start. Recon, 132 fighter.
And they will take a knee here.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Yeah, you might as well. There you right there. You do. Like that boy.
And they take a knee.
I'm about to say you let the whole live.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Bengals, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That dude who did it, but I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather have a Glock than that shit. Put it in Visa right there. Visa that shit. Whatever.
Let me in. Y'all quit that when I let me in.
Oh, putting it in?
Y'all boys are fluke. Y'all real for that one. Right.
We're right going to send it.
My game low.
How many of y'all came to win?
Man, we could have killed them 5 people.
Damn.
So, you in a good spot.
I just heard.